Evil. Harry shocked as Meghan forced him to work for startups amidst a financial nightmare. Are you mad? Furious Harry slams Meg for forcing him to work for startup amidst a financial nightmare. On the morning of October 13th, Prince Harry and his wife Meghan Markle walked through the yacht club resort on the sand on Canaan Island, a small 3.2-mile-long island in the Caribbean known for its white sand beaches and luxury accommodations. The couple responded by a passerby as they left a gourmet food store, but despite the stunning surroundings, their body language seemed tense as they awkwardly tried to hold hands throughout the trip. According to a source, the tropical vacation is a temporary trip for Harry and Meghan, who have not yet found their footing in America. Since leaving royal duties in Harry's native England in 2020, they flew to the Caribbean and strolled around empty shops to take photos, then left because they couldn't afford the long trip. The source said Meghan is especially stressed because of failing business deals as well as financial worries, and this is causing major friction in the family. The source said that on the outside, the tension is increasing. Meghan and Harry seem to have it all, but inside, they actually have nothing. And Meghan feels like she suffered the consequences quite early on. They are attracted to popular streaming services and are signing multi-million-dollar deals with Netflix and Spotify. Not to mention Harry's book deal. Meghan and Harry thought things would continue moving in that profitable direction indefinitely, but they were cut off and left devastated. This is Harry's wife's explanation of the cause of their marital problems. According to Meghan, it was basically success. He's a failure and she's bearing all the burden. He's a follower and she wears the pants in the relationship, except he submits and she wears the pants. When he submits his book for which they get paid, then her efforts on Spotify are so poor at this point that they get canned, ridiculed, and they were called crushers. She's pouring her heart and efforts into projects that they hold dear. Her wardrobe is the gateway to luxury, slaying parties, and other events so that she can hold her head high. Maybe if they didn't waste all their money. To be honest, most of it was Harry's. They wouldn't even be in this position. They have more than enough money to live very well, and if they weren't lying, hateful, lazy parasites, they would continue to make money and not be despised by the whole world. Recall in March of 2020, Meghan ordered Harry to get a job as the couple were facing serious financial difficulties. Meghan fears that her champagne-fueled dream of becoming the queen of Hollywood will be shattered by this financial nightmare and insists that Harry strip down and resolve the crisis. A royal source is said to have claimed to the National Enquirer that the main cause of concern for the young family is that Harry has no marketable skills and has never had a formal job. Royal insiders are said to have claimed that Harry gave up royal life because of his rebellious American wife, but his sacrifice was evident on his face. The source added that Harry is said to be hoping to land book deals and paid speaking engagements. Sources confirm that Meghan wants to return to acting. However, the couple are now desperate for money, and Meghan is said to fear that unless Harry steps up, their new independent life will be torn to pieces. In February 2020, Harry reportedly earned $1 million in fees for a speech at J.P. Morgan. It seems like he worked to make her happy, but not $1 million. It's not enough for her. If he returned to England, he would be given a director role or something with a company that sponsored a charity. But Meghan wants him to be a major mover and shaker in Hollywood, making multi-million-dollar deals and creating box office hits. Harry was not raised or educated to do that. Ironically, her ex-husband has now become a very powerful person in Hollywood.